Uh, Hello, it's me again. So, I guess this is the second show. As you notice, I'm doing this while walking on my phone. I'm gonna go work out. Um, so this is the time I have to spend with you. That was while I'm walking to the gym today. Um, so it probably won't be as long as last show, but we'll keep it jam packed with some good food for thought and some really good knowledge in your way. Let's see. So, what I want to talk to you today about is, I guess, the philosophy of dialectical materialism. Now, most of you out there are going to cringe when I say that, and probably most people probably don't know too much about it. But I'll dive into it today, just to give you a better clear understanding of what it's all about, and judge for yourself on if you think if it's viable or not. So I guess you could start out to say that okay, so your head is the same as the external world. Actually, no, let me start with this way. So when you make something, right? Whether that's making dinner, making a table, making a chair, anything like that, there's value in that. And that value is determined by the person at hand. Now, there's two different types of value. There's utility value and there's exchange value, right? Utility value, let's say, of a chair is you get to sit on it. You could sit on it, you can move it around, you can, you can make it into a you can make it into a fire, a pile of wood fire. You can make it into many things. So that's a good thing about it. Now the exchange, however, is different. Exchange value is a set abstract amount to that value of that chair. So I know I said I was going to get dialectical or economic, I guess, on the last show, and so this is probably more of an economic philosophy show today. So we'll do with that. So yeah, back to the chair. So you have utility value and exchange value, which are two different things. Exchange puts a price on it, or I'll exchange 5 snowballs for that chair, right? So that's exchange value. Utility is what you actually get to use out of it, right? So they're two different concepts, and I won't go too deep into that. Yeah, that's like another show, maybe another time. So with that said, utility of value, you have, let's see, so it's an eye of beholder, right? So a craftsman, say I'm a craftsman and I'm looking at that tree right now. That tree, I don't know if you can see it, but it's over there, and he'll find utility in that tree is because he can build a chair because he has the skills to do it, right? Whereas I see a tree and I say, may be shade. So we have different perceptions on the utility of that tree, right? So we have different perceptions based upon our education, our background, the same stuff that they study for school. Yeah, I'm gonna cross the street here. This is gonna be a little bit dangerous. On the run show today. All right. Keep you on your toes. All right. So yeah. So you have the utility. So we have different perceptions. The tradesperson and me, different perceptions of the utility of the tree. Now, the tree itself has no meaning. What do I mean by that? There is no externality. There is no, that tree in of itself has no meaning. It's the eye of the beholder that gives it meaning, that gives it utility. There's really no purpose to that tree existing or nature existing in general. So it really is who is thinking, who's doing the thinking, right? That determines the utility of value or exchange value towards things. Now this could get really complex, but let's do like a little zoom out. So let's oh, sorry for the snot. Great high professional show here, doing it on my way to the workout gym. At least I could time myself, see how long it takes to get to the gym. But anyway, so it really is like, if you were to go, let's zoom up and let's examine your perception, what perception you have of the tree, and what perception of that other guy has of that tree. Now those interactions have two different outcomes to it, right? So say the guy that is a tradesperson, he sees a tree and he says, I gotta make some chairs. So he's gonna say, I'm gonna cut it down because of my experience, and I can make it into something, right? Whereas me, I would have a totally different outcome with interacting with that tree. I would just go under it for shade, or maybe I'll use the pine needles for, I don't know what you use pine needles for. What's the utility of pine needles? I don't know. Someone comment on the below what the utility of pine needles are. I'd like to know. But let's just say they help me make a rug. I don't know. A pine needle rug. If you have any utility, how pine needles can be used for utility, comment below. So yeah. So that just gives you an idea of what dialectical materialism is. It's not only the movement of materials, which is important, but it's also our perceptions of what we're taught, what we think, and how we interact in the world. And this can go on to infinity. So you could say, sure, I can say I can make the pine needles out of the rug. Tradesperson will make a chair out of that tree. Let's say a person will decorate it with Christmas decorations, right? And we find different utility of that. So there's definitely those. It's basically who's doing the thinking and who's doing the perceiving that gives that external object utility, if that makes sense. So basically, could have all the perceptions in the world differently, and this can include different classes of people. So the worker can have different perception, different skills taught differently, as opposed to a petty bourgeois businessman. So you can apply it really universally anywhere. And there's definitely different terminologies that takes a long time to go through, but we won't go too deep into that. But I don't really want to go too deep today, but I mean, that's basically the gist of it. I mean, I can talk forever about utility of value, but basically the thing is, you got to make sure that when you're talking to someone about value, right, you got to make sure you differentiate. You got to be clear on your terminology between utility value and use value. So I'm gonna keep it short. Halfway there anyway. My hand's kind of getting cold from holding my phone up for a long time, but keep that in mind, food for thought. And oh yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Hopefully Santa can give you some presents, and may your family and whoever you're celebrating Christmas with have a Merry Christmas. Like I said before, if you want more content, some more riveting philosophy, click on the subscribe button below on my YouTube channel. This time though, you got to click the bell. That's quite an interesting thing with YouTube, is the bell has been added this past week. So even if you subscribe to a channel, let's say, you got to make sure you click on the bell that's right beside it, so you can get all the notifications for your whatever videos, whatever channel that you are subscribed to. My thoughts on that are, well, that's another show. Maybe that'll be my next show. Kind of hidden symbols that distort your perception. I can maybe go a little bit deep into that. But I think I will leave it at there for now. I'll give you guys sorry it's a little short today, but I think it was a little bit better than my last show, considering the conditions on my phone and walking to the gym. But I'm almost to the gym anyway, so I will see you later, and make sure you subscribe and click on the bell to get more YouTube videos of mine. So riveting, isn't it? But you guys have a Merry Christmas, and should I make a movie next week? Yeah, I think I will. I'll make something next week. I'll figure it out. I'll have one more video before the new year. So I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.